we we will spend some time about emotional wisdom. Thầm bầu. The emotional wisdom means we know how to don't let emotional control us. You know, if the doubt theory, you understand it, you accept it, I think it makes it simple. That's all. So in the Tao believe that, and the West also proved that organs, every organ have like a brain. Okay. So the West actually 200 years ago they discover abdominal brain. They have brain. And this abdominal brain like the upper brain, and it can receive impulses, record experience, and respond to emotional. So the important part is recording experiences and respond to emotional. So, but we don't do anything with it. Okay, the West don't do anything with it because so this abdominal what we have all the intestine, stomach, intestine, large intestine. Yeah. So it's a big organ. And now they discover that they are actually a whole brain, a separate brain from the upper brain. And they can recording the experience. So all the negative thing is recording here. So if you know that it's from the organs, and the Tao have many methods to practicing it. So now also the heart have brain, which they do a lot of research. Like the heart codes. Code. So they discover the heart have brain, and they discover that when they transfer the heart of a young girl that they've been murdered into a girl that waiting for the heart transplant, and after that the girl had bad dream. So she have a bad dream and see the donor being killed by a man. And since this the murder happened, they cannot catch the murderer. They cannot catch it. So when the mother take it to the psychology and to policemen, and they draw the picture out, and finally they arrest the man. And when the man coming in, the girl pointed, "This is the man. This is the man." But the man said, "I never see you. I never know you." But the girl said, "I saw you in my dream. That you killed a girl." So that they discover the heart have also a brain. So the Tao always talk about the heart, mind, eye, and heart. Okay, and the lower Dantian. So to train the mind, eye, heart, it's very simple. You just relax, smiling in the brain, relax, and put your mind in the mid eyebrow. And your eye cross and connecting to the mid eyebrow. And when you feel you have control, you bring this energy down to the heart. So we call mind, eye, heart. And when you bring the attention down to the Dantian, now the mind, eye, heart, and the Qi, the Dantian, combine together. So, so we call the intention, the power of intent. Okay. Now, when people mind are so scattered, when the people mind very scattered, the mind, the eye, the heart is so wandering around. Your intention have no power. So this is the book called The Second Brain. They're the same book, and I buy them too because they change the cover. Um, so so more and more discover that the abdominal brain, and that's what the Tao know this as we call the Dantian. Uh, so the organ can recording emotional. And respond to it. So if we understand that, the organ can record in negative emotional and positive emotional. So the Tao have many practice. And especially in the organ area. So I'm going to guide you through one simple practice. Actually, this one is more into the, especially is for the people that have deleting process. So, when you're looking, so the whole key you have to learn how to looking into the organ. And you're looking left and right in the organ. Your eye, your eye, your eye actually looking down, and you left and right. So you see that it seems like that you're looking the organ, and you like you looking in the lung, you're looking left lung, left lung, right lung. So this one is very so in this process is really we call a deleting process. So a deleting process is for the chronic emotional. So we have to separate the emotional, like you separate the garbage. Like the organic garbage, you need to compose nearly every day. If you don't compose them now 1 or 2 or 3 days, because organic, it turns to bacteria, worm coming in, fly coming out, so it become we call toxic. So we call the toxic emotional now. So when you get in the toxic emotional, it's not very good to handle it. It's so difficult. Nobody wants to do that. Okay. Okay. So so this one, if you so you see the one that we do so far is for a ongoing organic garbage. Every day, every day, every day. Now, if you willing to do something and you to one level you feel so good because you can handle the emotional. It's like garbage. So like in the evening, if you do the sound like so sometimes if when you practice for it, that today I have a lot of sadness and depression. You do the sound. So inhale and lung sound, and you hold on the knee, and you just sitting there, forgive, forget, and let go. But the most important part is your feet, your bubble spring had to open so you can connecting with the ground. So forgive, forget, and let go. Let go your sadness, depression, grief down to the ground. Your intention, and you feel you connecting to the ground. So this is it's real. Emotional, if you don't practicing it and let go to the earth, you need a receptor. Like now we have emotional, and people they say, okay, I dump my emotional on you and I feel good. But the people get it, when people get your emotional and they activate their inside emotional, and they started to gather their emotional and they dump back to you. So, um, and this is what the Tao practice, they discovered that Mother Earth. And if you change the mind concept that negative emotional, like organic garbage, when you return back to the earth, it can be composed. So if you do it often every day, the organic garbage will not turn to toxic garbage. So this is one thing you have to do, okay? And not long. Now, okay, let go to a simple part to do. Very simple. All you have to do is remember the sound and emotional. For example, we call a deleting process. A deleting process. So, if you sit down about 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening, so you hold your knee and your feet touch the floor and lightly crawl. Yeah, lightly crawl. A little bit crawl only. And you rock. And you feel that your bubble spring are connecting to the ground. Now you are connect. And you're sitting there, for example, at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, okay? So you go backward. You go back. So, for example, you sit down at 9 o'clock. Now, in the dinner, when you eat, hey, sometimes dinner, we talk or everything, and it can be, or listen to the news, 6 o'clock news, I tell you, news is creating a lot of emotional, make you depressed, sad, fear, angry, frustration. When people absorb a lot of news, but most of the news is most of the news is bad news. It's not good news at all. So you absorb so many negative emotional from the world. Affecting us a lot, and we don't know until we are so emotional, and now, oh my, why I'm so emotional? So you sit there and you think about 6 o'clock, and now when you turn inwardly, you start to say, hey, oh, that news really make me very emotional. And what kind of emotional? For example, it makes you so much fear. So you sit and you do the kidney sound. You can be sub-vocally or you make some sound out. And smile to the kidney. Your hand hold and you just smile. smile in the kidney, see any fear or phobia in your kidney, and you lock and you forgive, and you keep on repeat your mind and intention. Forgive, forget, let go your fear down to the ground. Because your soul already connecting to the earth, so you have the receptor. So you let go. And you have to think this way, that the ongoing emotional that we have every day is the organic emotional. I can return to the Mother Earth. Mother Earth can compose it and turn it to good energy. Some people say, "Oh, you dump all this garbage to the earth. It's very bad." It's the same thing like organic garbage. But you have to think that if we don't take if we don't return the organic garbage to the earth, the Mother Earth die, or we call dry out, cannot grow anything, no nutrition, cannot grow. So forgive, forget, and let go. Let go your fear, your phobia, the trauma. I tell you, news also have make you so angry. You listen to that guy, my gosh, that guy, some people are so angry with the TV, they don't know what to do with it. And it's very emotional. Also, movie also, you know, a good movie is make you so emotional. That is a very good movie. And the horrible movie, horror movie, okay, it, 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 because it tell you already, it's gonna make you fear, make you horrible, okay. And there is so much fear activate in the kidney. And that's why emotional is so much. And we cannot run away with all this kind of media in the world. And but we want to listen to the news and we want to watch the movie. But if you can clear them out, it's okay. Don't let them accumulate too much on you. All these negative emotional make us sick, very sick. We don't know it until we get sick, Okay, so they're angry. So something new makes you very angry. And you know that you believe it, that liver hold the angry. If you don't do anything, the angry will come in, store in the kidney, or remember in the kidney, in the liver, sorry, remember in the liver. So you smile to the liver and you inhale, do the liver sound. tell people to be quiet. So you don't have to make loud. One time. Now, about 3 times is good. If you think you have too much, you can do up to 6 times. Or 9 times is not matter. Now you sit, you rock, forgive, forget, and let go. Let go you're angry, let go you have the intention. Okay. You people never aware when you in a situation of angry, frustration, hatred, very emotional. We never aware of it. But we are soaked into it, you know. That's why the West discovered that it can record experience. Okay? It record experience and respond to emotional. This abdominal brain, they can records. It can recording it there. Okay? It take it. It take it and it stay there. When you accumulate too much, it really get your organ sick. You really get sick. And everybody know emotional, but we don't know what to do with it. I tell you, this is work, simple, but you have to practice it. You know, psychology give you a thought, a method to do, but it's not changing the recording in the organ. It's stored in the organ. That's it. Everything is the brain is not only that part. So you change the brain, but you don't change the organ because it's stored in the organ. Okay. Change their mind is the first step, but change is the energy inside the body. That is the practice. Now you from 6 o'clock, you go back to 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Maybe you a traffic jam, you get very impatient, very emotional again. And that can be the heart overheat. So you do the heart sound. And forgive, forget, let go your impatience, hastiness, pour the power to down to the ground. So you can just use them in. I tell you, it's so good. You go back your time, aware you're emotional, do the sound, and forgive, forget, let go. And you go up to the 12 o'clock, while in the morning, what kind of emotional you have, and if you have any worry, you wake up, oh, worry. A lot of emotional sometimes when you're more conscious about your body. When you have too much emotional, you feel cramp in your in your intestine. You feel cramp in your stomach, cramp. Very emotional, make you so. But if you're not feeling it, but it's there, it's causing sickness. And the tension, so much tension in the abdominal area. So so you go back to 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, and you go up to 6 o'clock. Okay, and 5 o'clock you wake up. So you go back this way. It's just like you backtrack and delete it. When you make a habit, you don't believe it, that you don't accumulate emotional in your organ, in your body. Okay, so let's try to, we can do about 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm not going to guide, let me guide you to the sound and emotional. So the sound, like lung sound, sadness, depression. Kidney sound, fear, phobia, trauma. Liver, angry, jealousy, envy, frustration, stress. Heart, hatred, impatience, hastiness, cruelty, arrogance. A lot of emotional there. And the spleen, who sound. Who? Who sound. Who sound, spleen, worry, anxiety, mistrust. You just sometimes you write down on a paper, put it on the bed. Sometimes you look at it a few times, you get it. And you do it a habit. 10 minutes, I tell you, you change your life. You save your life also. Every day, do it. Okay. So let's do it. Okay. So I'm not going to say anything. You just sit, put your knee, and rock, and just go back time. Go back your time. And just see what kind of emotional appear. You can do it like today. Some of them you're still in the afternoon. You can go to tomorrow. Yesterday. Okay. Yesterday is still not too late. You still have a fresh memory. More than, yeah, you still have it. So you go to that day and delete it. Your intention in your mind will really do it. Mind and relax and let go. That's all. Forgive, forget, and let go down to the earth. When you learn how to forgive, you let go. That's all. And you keep on doing that. One day you think that nothing else in this world I cannot be forgive and cannot be forget. And you cannot be let go. So slowly come back. When you do to a level, you feel you're light. Your body so light because you let go. You don't hold it. Emotion is real and they accumulate in the organ. And this is a very, very powerful, simple way to release it. So eventually, when you do it, 10 minutes, eventually, when you do it often, you don't have much to clean out, very quick. So you can go up to 5 minutes. You can just do 5 minutes only. Just forget, let go. If your mind, I forgive you, but you don't do anything with it, or your mouth say, I forgive you, but that is in your brain and in your mouth, but not in your body. And if you understand this theory that Mother Earth is a receptive, is so big, can take everything and can take organic one and compose it. If you do like this, eventually, if you keep on clean them out, a lot of sickness go away. A lot of sickness go. Because they're all caused by emotional so much. Now, so in this one, all you have to do is know the sound. So the lung sound, sadness, depression. And the kidney, fear, phobia, trauma. And the liver, and that is angry, jealousy, envy, frustration, stress. And the heart is hate, whole. And that is the hatred, impatience, hastiness, cruelty, arrogance. So we give the name for all these things, but we have to feel it and we have to let go. The spleen is pusa, and the worry, anxiety, mistrust. Now, if you have any organ that you want to tonify, so you, for example, we said liver. Liver also have problem. Okay, liver. Liver is a very, very hard working organ, and it's very emotional organ also. So liver, daytime they do so many chemical for us. At night they do the detox. So if you sleep very late, if you sleep late one day, the liver, if you eat a lot and sleep late and pass the liver detox time, now you get trouble. Your body cannot detox. because the liver is after the midnight, okay, liver time, and it started to detox. We sleep and they clean out. When we sleep, they clean out. Now, when we are so after the midnight, it's about 2 or 3. They started to the liver time and they started to detox. But when you have food in the stomach, the liver cannot do it. The liver have to help digest, so they cannot detox. Now, so the most important thing in the morning when you wake up, because when the liver detox, they need water to clean them out, to get rid out of the body. So in the morning, the drink 2 or 3 glasses of water. Warm water is very important. Okay, the morning 3 or 4 glasses of water is so important because the body can detox the system. Body. You don't have to drink in one time, all one. You drink glasses, do some exercise during this, and do the second glass and the third glass. Liver work very hard. Okay. Okay. So you do you tonify the liver. So you do the liver sound. And now you know the sound. Now you make the sound, but you breathe in. Okay. So this is tonify. Okay. So the lung the same. You do the lung sound, and you breathe them in, and the white light. Kidney, dark blue light. Okay. And their heart, and you make the sound and you breathe them in into the heart, and you tonify with red light. And the spleen, and you breathe in the yellow light. Okay, the yellow light. Now, triple warmer, there's no color, and they, but actually the triple warmer is accumulate all the emotional. Okay, so any organ have too much negative emotional, they dump into the empty space. We call the triple warmer. So the triple warmer have to be circulate. So you bring the energy from the head. So you feel the heat from the head coming down to the heart and go down to the lower warmer. And you feel your head and the heart cool down. And this one really helps you sleep. Very good to sleep. Okay? So, how many of you understand this forgive, forget, and let go, and backward and deleting, deleting and backward deleting process? Oh, good. Many people understand it. I tell you, this is very practical. So a few people don't understand it. Very simple. All you have to do is know the sound and emotional. The handbook, you have it. You just take a picture, pick out the sound and the emotional on one paper. That's all. And you put it on your bed and you cannot remember. You will not forget it. And you look at it and and it's good to do in the evening. Okay. Don't bring emotional into your sleep. Because when you bring emotional into your sleep, it affects your sleep so bad. And you train to forgive, forget, and let go. So you sit and you rock and you go backward for about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. You go back every 2 or 3 hours. See, forgive, forget, and let go. Let go the angry intention. Your power intention. Yeah, your intention. And you feel the energy also go down to the earth. Okay, and you go back. The news or everything make you fear, and you do the kidney sound. And forgive, forget, let go your fear. So you go back again, afternoon, morning, and when you wake up. So when you go back time, you deleting and you get rid of it. And you let go to the earth. Don't fight them. Okay? So you think you get that? Hello? Okay. Now we're going to come to this chronic emotional. So chronic emotional is only one method only. Only one. You are looking into that organs and you look. So first thing, you look into the organ and you move the eye left and right in the organs. That's all. For example, the lungs. So you hold your hand on the lungs. Now you close your eyes and you look down to your lung. So you look to the left lung, left eye, and right eye, left, right, left, right, left, right. We can do 9 or 18 times. Now, if you have very chronic emotional, if people have very chronic emotional, this part actually is like a therapist. You actually can help guide people to do it, and you can really get rid of the emotional. Okay. So you do. Okay, so let's do it. Left, right, left one, right two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. So 18 is good. Or you can go. Now, if people have very chronic, you have to go up to be 36, 72, 108. And you need to do it until the emotional gradually deleting out. It get out. So this one we call deleting process. So that is the lung. So any sadness, any depression or chronic depression, okay? Kidney, I tell you, is a lot. It's a very, very stick inside the body, and it stay because in our society so much fear. I like to do this because we living in a very fearful world. You watch the TV. Oh, the airplane crash again. You suddenly so much fear. Yeah, it's cause you fear. Killing people, killing, bomb, everything. It's so much new there every day because bad news make money. So they always want to make bad news. So rub the hand warm. You put your hand on the kidney, and you looking left and right. 18, 36, 72. It depends. Sometimes I do more. Sometimes, I feel fear, I do it, and when my kidney warm, fear don't like warm. When you warm or hot, warm, the fear gone. But when you have cold, fear coming. So, looking left and right, and count yourself 18 times. Sure. Fear, phobia, trauma, delete them. So in this process is we call a chronic. Fear and phobia is very chronic already. And when it's stored in the kidney, you don't know how to get rid of it. It stays there. And you keep on doing, and you're looking left it, and you started to feel your kidney get being brighter blue. And so that is a chronic emotional in the kidney. Fear, phobia, trauma. In the down, they're concerned about the fear because fear actually cold. It squeeze or when people fear, they're trembling. Ooh, they're cold because fear squeeze all the life force out of the body and no energy. So I always like to do that. Rub the hand warm, cover the kidney. Even nothing, you strengthening your kidney. But if you but if you go, you look inside there and you try to get rid of it and forgive and forget, let it go down to the earth. This is not miracle, but when you keep on doing it, when you keep on doing it to one level, miracle do happen. Yeah. So now for the kidney, and I tell you, it's very good practice. Now liver, so the same. You're looking left and right. Your eye looking down left and right in the liver. So you look inside the liver, see any angry, extreme angry, extreme jealousy. We call chronic, toxic, emotional. So you hold on the liver, looking left and right, 18, 36, 72. This one I forget it. This one is always combined with the sound from liver. After you do 18, you do the liver sound, and you hold on the knee, and you forgive, forget, let go. So you have the two part, forgive, forget, let go, and you come back again, liver, looking left and right in the liver. The chronic one, you need to do a lot more. Okay, many sets a day. Mm. And when you get rid of it, you're free. Okay, liver sound. And hold your knee, forgive, forget, and let go. Let go of angry, jealousy, envy, frustration down to the ground. Once you experience that you really can get rid of it, you really, really like to practice. Mm. Okay. Now, so liver is very emotional organ. The next one, the heart, also very emotional. Any emotional affect the heart. Chronic one is too much, extremely hate. But you have to understand, extreme hate is not happen one day. It's accumulate, and you don't do anything right in the right way. So hatred, impatience, hastiness, cruelty, arrogance. So you hold your hand near your heart and you look into the heart and you're looking left, right, and the eye also spinning. So looking left and right into your heart. And you do the heart sound. And forgive, forget, let go your hatred, impatience, hastiness. And again, looking left and right into your heart, the leading process. The emotional part, you keep on releasing, keep on doing it. And one day you suddenly think, say, hey, I don't have much emotional to deal with anymore. And you have it, you get it. But we're living in the emotional world, very emotional world. And we have no way to run away. No way to run away for that. Nowadays you run. So many people around the world, and so many emotional in the world. Now, uh, the spleen, the spleen and pancreas. And okay, so on the left hand side, the have the image of the organ and know the location or the image is the key practice in the Tao. So the Tao, because when you turn inwardly, you're nothing. You have organ. An organ, when you practice in the Qi, material can change into energy. So that's why we call E equal MC square. And there is the right formula to practice. Okay. So looking left and right into the spleen, see any worry, anxiety. Now we're going to do the, when you're 18 or 36 times and you do the sound, who sound, who, who. And hold your knee, forgive, forget, and let go. Let go your worry, anxiety, mistrust to the ground. Okay, so one more time. Looking left and right to your spleen, pancreas, stomach. See any worry, anxiety. Extreme one, chronic one, delete it. Extreme worry. Now let's do one more time. Inhale, exhale. Whoo. Cuddling sound. Whoo. And hold the knee, forgive, forget, and let go. Okay, so that is the dealing with the chronic emotional. So you have three sets. You just have to choose it. Okay. Usually, I just do this: sit, backtrack, and forgive, forget, and let go. So backtrack it. Okay. But the one that you learn the first day and second day, third day is a traditional one that it get rid the emotional out to the general emotional out into the ground. So you do the lung sound, let go negative emotional, and hold, forgive, forget, and let go. And you do kidney sound, fear, phobia, and trauma down to the ground. Okay, and the liver, inhale, okay, and angry, jealousy down, forgive, forget, let down to the ground. Heart, heart sound, lean a little bit to the right, and forgive, forget, and let go. Hatred, impatience down to the ground. Okay, and the spleen, worry, anxiety, mistrust to the ground. So this is traditional way. Now, when you have chronic emotional, you add in look into the organ and looking left and right, 1836 times, and you do the sound, and you forgive, forget, and let go. And I usually, when I teach, I practice. But the most of the thing I do is just sit and let go, forgive, back tap, clean them out. 5 minutes, sometimes 2 or 3 minutes. I don't have much to clean out, especially now, when the Tao Garden is empty, no emotional. Okay. Okay. Mm. So 3 sets, okay, traditional way, and backtrack, deleting it, and chronic emotional. So you have to choose. But when instructor, they train how to help other people to releasing emotional, so that they guide the people to do the sound and deleting emotional. Okay, how many of you understand this sequence sound now? Good. The sequence sound is really practical. Okay, a few people. Okay. Uh, so review again the three set, but the set that I mostly do is before you sleep. So all you have to do is know the sound and emotional, and the color is good. So lungs, and there is sadness and depression, grief. Kidney, fear, phobia. So the sound is, and the liver is uh, and angry, jealousy, envy, frustration. Heart, ho, and that is hatred, impatience, hastiness. And the spleen is the who, sad, worry, and anxiety, mistrust. So you understand the sound and emotional. That's all. And when finished, you want to sleep, you do the triple warmer, and just with intention. Who I would say, cool your head and warm your feet. That's all. Cool empty your head and fill up your dummy. Fill your dummy with chi. So, so in the West, you also have this saying, cool your head and warm your feet, That's how you're going to go to sleep. When you're thinking too much, your head is getting hot and the heart getting hot, you're not going to sleep. Emotional causing that. Okay. Now, and traditionally, I think almost you, so the lung sound, kidney sound, and the liver sound, uh, and the heart sound, and spleen. Yeah. And always end up with forgive, forget, and let go to the earth. Always. Now, if you have chronic emotional, add in the eye, look in the organ, deleting it. Yeah. Okay. So, can more people understand that? Oh, good. And I tell you, if you get this, you really have emotional wisdom. You're not afraid of it. You're not afraid of it. um, emotional wisdom is the is really give you wisdom. And the inner mind, we call the inner mind, we said, is the back to the body wisdom. And I like you to really understand this. This is the Western chart, and they rearrange them into the 5 element sequence. That's all. This is the Western discover that. That's very good. But the whole thing is that good, but then no, you need a practice to do with it. You need a practice to do with it. Okay. So I guide you through again this inner mind because this is a green practice. And when you learn the Tao, when you want to learn the Tao in a higher level, the inner mind is you always have to do it. If you want to connecting with any force, you smile and you receive the force. So the West very that means there are so many different names, technical names. So we have the sympathetic and parasympathetic. So uh, sympathetic when you plus sympathetic when you plus the emotional and ongoing like that, it turns into a chronic one, a very stressful one. So you go into the fight and fight response. And when you go to the fight and fight response, now all the body, the body stop digestion, put all the blood because we are only limited blood supply. Uh, when we eat the food, all the blood run, most of the blood run into the digestion system because this is the most important thing in our body. Okay, so when we have fight and flight response, survival mode, they run all to the arm and leg to fight, and the digestion stop or slow down, and you get big trouble with it. You have no food supply to come into the system. Now, and you remember smile, relax and smile. And now you go into the parasympathetic mode. So now you're not in a fight mode. Okay. So now when you're in the relaxing mode, now the blood from the arm and leg is drawn back into the organ. So the organ started to digest, absorb, and elimination. So a lot of healing take place. Okay. So let's do the crane neck. Stretch your neck very long and make a circle. So the crane neck help you opening your spine also. Now the turtleneck help you opening the front channel, the functional channel. So you exhale, sink your chest and your neck down, go down, and slowly stretch your neck out. Breathing in, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now you feel the front line here open. So the turtleneck. So rock, wave your tail, activate the dragon, swimming dragon and fire dragon. You know, always when the dragon coming up, oh, to the head, now it want to connect. It want to connect. So when I roll my eye, look up, I feel I connecting to the pole star by itself. It's so we said you know you feel the North Star pull you or you don't feel it, the North Star still pulling you and pull the earth. That's all. But if you tune in, you get the force. So we said the force is everywhere, or God is everywhere, Chi is everywhere. That's it. Now, tongue up. Feel a smiling energy in front of you. Inhale, breathe, smile. Breathe in the smiling energy into your brain. And smile into the left and right brain. And very gentle rock your neck and smiling to your neck. And count your neck bone, 7 pieces of cervical neck. And 12 thoracic. Just very gentle rock and smile, relaxing it. And lumbar. Coccyx and sacrum. Now we finish the back line. Now we're going to do the front line. And we follow the 5-element theory we call the creating cycle. So we call fire. When fire burns, it's creating chi, energy. And when it is burned and become also turned into ashes. And the ashes return to the earth. So we call the fire creating earth. There is a spleen, pancreas, stomach. So when you fill your heart with love, joy, happy, it's shining radiant out, and you're shining right down into the spleen, pancreas, stomach. When you have a big earth, when you dig down to the earth, you find metal. That is lung. Mind. And the power always let it shining radiant out from the heart into each organ. Lungs. Now, lungs, metal, attract water, or we call creating the water called kidney. But remember, the kidney paired with the bladder. So you smile to the kidney and feel the energy radiate out into the bladder. Heart is the key of shining radiant out all into the whole body. And the liver and gallbladder is one pair. Liver, gallbladder have duct go right into the duodenum. That's where the space to empty. So smile to the liver and the gallbladder. Now we're back to the heart again. And let the heart shining and radiant to all the organs. So if you have a thermal, you pour some hot water and drink the hot water, and you swallow down a few times, you can feel your intestine, stomach and intestine. And you started to, or you get the saliva and swallow the saliva. And you follow smiling from the esophagus down to the stomach. And from there you go into the duodenum. And follow a very long way of small intestine. And go up into the rectum. You know, the inner smile is really give you a lot of healing power. When you smile and to the organs, it generates energy for them. No, smile. Many people don't do that. They don't know that the inside there is so stressful. They don't know. They don't feel it. But sometimes when you're beginning to do the smile, people you feel a little bit. Oh, why you feel that you have so many stress inside your body. And you have to do it every day. Anytime you feel emotional, do it. I like, sometimes you just very busy, very emotional time, you just close your eye for a moment and just smile inwardly. That's it. And you dissolve so many things in your life. Now, if you do every day a creating cycle, that means you make your organ work in a team. If you don't do that, you are creating a counteract cycle. So we call like water put off fire. That is the heart. Water is kidney and it counteract with the fire. Fire, when it's strong, it melt the metal. That is hurt the lung, counteract with the lung. And the metal is like axe. It can cut down the wood and hurt the liver. And the wood, it take away a lot of energy from the earth when the earth is too small, not big. So and the earth can block the water. So we say this is an internal conflict. Now, when we have internal conflict, this one will manifest out, or inside out to the family, your friend, the society, your neighbor. So that's we call. So the inner mind is follow the creating cycle, and you make the inside very good. Okay, I hope you get this practice. It seems like the inner mind, when you understand it, you but it's so good because you really in touch with all your organs, your body. You need to download a free anatomy from your mobile or computer. It's free. And look at your organ. This is the same thing that you have inside you, you know. So anatomy is so amazing that you can understand to training with it. So amazing. So I think that so how many of you get this inner smile, three line? And you have to practicing it, okay? You have to practicing it. Um, for those you, a few people don't get it, you just have to be rewatch today, today video. Tomorrow you already get it. Okay. And you have 3 months time to watch. So any question? So the question, what what best style practice to help someone with mental health issue like addiction, obsessive compulsive disorder, anger? The emotional wisdom and the practicing of the inner mind, and you have to do them all because you try to separate this emotion. We are separate emotional one by one. You very hard to do it. In a Tao said we are a whole. We are a whole system. So when you combine all system together, and you get you do the signature, you do the inner mind and the microcosmic. Now you make your energy whole. So all these things, all the mental health, addiction, it started to go away. Mental health is the mind so scattered, you cannot focus. So when you train mind, eye, heart, Dan Tian, get the Dan Tian fire. Very quick, you get rid of this mental power. Addiction is very weak mind. Very weak mind. You have no power to overcome the addiction. So if you have a strong intention, strong chi, so mind, you lose energy, you lose gather energy, so you cannot control. Obsessive is the same, you know. When you have wisdom, you don't want to process this, accept this, you know. Compulsive, all the same again, you know. This kind of thing is, if you go into the psychology and keep on talking and all these things, it's so difficult. But you do practice. Don't worry about this thing. Practice. Get chi, focus, get energy. All these things go. Believe me, 100% it work. Okay, again, it's the same. You have to learn fusion. Okay, many Qigong schools store energy in the Qi Hai. Yes, that is the Dan Tian fire. It's the energy. And you store fire there. It's one circle, 5 circle. You store Qi, you store fire. But the real Qi, it's just like you have to store behind, because there are two forces. One is water, one is fire. One is yin, one is yang. Yeah. You have to separate. And later on, you put together, they become a refined chi. Okay? And I tell you, every people slightly different. It's nothing conflict with anybody. Okay? And there's nothing wrong. Yeah. But I teach this one, and I practice so much. And that's all. If you like this practice that I teach, do it. If you don't like, it's okay. It's okay. So how this is different from your practice that is the same, as I told you, is the Dan Tian fire and the store Qi. Qi and fire is the two energy. Qi and fire is the two different energy. Okay? Is this because you teach alchemy and not just because it's the alchemy? Because you have to separate two forces. The stove and the water have to separate. Okay? It's the alchemy part. So thank you, Master Chi. When I do the practice of seeking sound, I feel like an internal shower. I love it so much. Thank you for your, thank you. Okay. Thank you for such incredible teaching and practice. I have found everything so clear and straightforward, and thank you for your wonderful morning session. Oh, thank you, and I take your compliment. Okay. I cannot attend live next module, sexual alchemy. It's okay to skip next week and watch. Yeah, you can, but if you can find some time, anytime you can come in and receive some energy. Okay, Anytime. Half an hour, also good. Okay, you can, okay. And you can watch them again in the recording. Okay. And yes, and you can attend the fusion. Third track was for the conical. What was the first and second track for? I don't know what is this question. Third track, you said the third, I don't understand this question. Third track was for conical. What was the first and the second track for? I don't understand this question. I don't know. You talk about backline,